mention maybe, Amanda, at this point, which is related to the question. I feel that we have just reached base camp, and we have been equipped with the tools to now climb Mount Everest and reach the summit. And it's just the new chapter for us. There's no exit for the founders.
What is going on, my future meta millionaires? It is your boy, Terry Stonkers, and welcome to my channel, baby. Buy the dip. All right, guys, before we get started in today's video, here today at 6 o'clock, we're going to be doing the Twitter Space MetaFam chat here with Syntax, Queen of the Metaverse. Make sure you're going to be on there. This video, probably when you're watching this, the chat is actually going to be going on. So go follow me on Twitter at Terry'sU247 or here on Syntax page. There's the Twitter handle right here, Syntax007. Get in there, ask questions. Myself, Syntax will be in there, Smokey, Tony from Market Moves, Ali from Trading Secrets, and all of the MetaFam DDers that is out there. So, all right, let's get into today's video. And we got a lot to go over today. MMTLP is down 33%. There's a little bit of tricks going in here, and everyone's like, what happened? What happened? Well, I'm going to tell you what happened here, and I'm going to show you. So here you can see average volume is 506,000 shares. Today we traded 5.3 million shares. What this was a short attack. That is exactly what happened. Here you can see it on this chart as well. Guys, this just isn't a retail sell right here. That's not what that is. That is a short attack. That happens in AMC, GME, all the squeeze plays, momentum plays. The shorts do this to cover the rear, and they're trying to scare people out, hit people's stop losses. That's what they're trying to do. So we got this tweet out here. John Berta, the former CEO of Torchlight Energy, which is the oil and gas assets that is attached to MMTLP becoming Nextbridge, guys. He put out a tweet this morning. Short guy Elephant Analytics put out a negative piece this morning on Seeking Alpha. Then they hit it. Predictable, but I don't see how they win with no shares to borrow. They did a sweep of the stop loss limits a while ago looking for cheap stock. It's getting fun to watch. So there you go, guys. The former CEO of Torchlight Energy, which is MMTLP now, is saying that they probably paid this gentleman, which we're going to get in this article right here. And here it is. Elephant Analytics right here on Seeking Alpha, and we know Seeking Alpha is a bunch of garbage, and that's what they do. They pay these authors to put out a hit piece on a stock and then short everything into the market and try to drop the price down and hit people that put stop limits on, which that's fine. They can do that, but it ain't going to get my shares because we're not selling them, guys. There is no stop loss limit. This could go down to zero, and I'm holding through Nextbridge. I don't care. We know what the value is of this, so keep that in mind. A lot of the stuff he has in here is incorrect. He's thinking that the MMTLP trading above 669 is way far above the actual dividend, which is going to be incorrect, and that will be proven when it actually happens, which this gentleman, I believe, a while back did a hit piece on MMAT as well, and just incorrect, saying 1.1. The oil numbers are incorrect. Everything's incorrect on here, and I believe Roller Pigeons did. There was a gentleman down here. I really don't want to get into everything he says because it's kind of incorrect stuff. But we do got someone down here that Keith Coleman put him in his place really quick. Says MMTLP has 3.2 to 3.8 billion barrels of oil in the ground plus natural gas. Its own water source. Kinder Morgan has both oil and gas pipelines within 5.5 miles. Several wells are already in. Several more underway. At fire sale prices, the dividend alone is priced at $26 low end. Both natural gas and oil are historic high prices, and rising will continue to rise under this clown show administration. MMTLP is a multi-play on a squeeze, value, and dividend. And he does a reply here. We don't need to get into that. But that is what happened today, guys, if you're wondering. And we got the confirmation here from the former CEO of Torchlight MMTLP. C-Plant here put it out, guys, today, a tweet. And remember, this is not just your typical squeeze momentum play. This play has the underlying value assets, which is what I put here in this tweet. And here you can see our buddy C-Plant, the University number 5, NBH B48, get it Nextbridge hydrocarbons. And here he has the map along with the well logs right here, the drilling permit. So, boom. It's getting exciting, guys. It really is. Like I said, if you believe in MMTLP, you believe in the Oro Grande project, you believe in Nextbridge Hydrocarbons to find us a buyer of this property, you believe everything, this is going to be such an amazing journey. All right, so speaking of the buy the dip and buy the dip, we went in and bought the dip today. That's right. You can see it here. They dipped it down to $4.14, and I was on my lunch break, and I went ahead and picked up 200 more shares. That's the highest I ever had to buy that price. I'm used to buying it like $1.50, and I think I did buy a couple at like $2. But I was really buying them back in 70, 80 cents. So to buy them here at $4.15 is like, But I had to support the cause and buy the dip, because that's what we preach here on the channel, is buying the dip, and we did go in and do that. Here you can see John Berta again says the volatility is crazy this morning in MMTLP. Only 100 shares, which means no legal shares to short. Now, that was first thing this morning. We go over here and take a look at the chart. There was only 100 shares in the morning, and then someone returned a bunch. It got up to 45,000. But what is interesting here, look at the short fee here to borrow now. It was at 22.2%. It jumps up to 27.8%. And when it goes here to now, there's 100,000 shares available. If someone wants to borrow or lend out these shares or short them, it's going to cost them 30.1%, guys. So it's getting really expensive if you want to borrow or short this stock. And they're going to freaking pay 30% for it right now. All right, taking a look at MMTLP on the Google Trends. You can see we hit the spike here on the week of the 2nd through the 8th. And it's kind of predicting a little downward motion here for this week, which is pretty common. You see that it hits a big spike, it cools off, it spikes and cools off. That's kind of what it does. And that's what's probably going to happen. We're probably going to teeter-totter here in these levels for a while until the official S1 gets approved by the SEC and we get those dates in there, the distribution date. That's when everything's going to be exciting. Taking a look at the current WTI, the current oil and natural gas prices, WTI crude at $89.11, Brent crude at $94.71, natural gas is $6.74. And you can see, not only did they attack MMTLP, they attacked the play that's attached to this, which is MMAT. And here you can see down about 13% today. And look at this volume. Average volume for MMAT is 4.5 million, and this thing traded over 76 million in volume today. You tell me they didn't short attack this one as well? Because I can tell you right now, the longs in this play, the most average retail traders is not selling their stock at this price. It just isn't happening, guys. So this is what I'm saying. This is probably synthetics, naked shares, whatever the heck they're doing. They're trying to short it down and scare out retail so they can pick up your shares at a cheap price. And that's what they want to do. That's exactly what they want to do. There you can see it. Pretty similar to what MMTLP was. They put out that hit piece and they attacked both stocks and they took them both down. All right, now there is a video here. It's going to be a must watch. We're going to get into that probably in the next video that I upload, because Houston Wade here has an amazing his thoughts on the squeeze and everything that's going to happen with that and dividend. We're going to get into the next video because we got to get ready for the MetaFam chat coming up. So I will play that video in the next one. And here it is again. Come check us out. Here going to be 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which probably as you're watching this video, it's going to be time. So hope to see you all there, and I'll catch you all next video, guys. Peace.